We're a great team. When we land this, we will benefit.
Don't mess it up.
So, this would only be a,
They're gonna downsize. Let some people go.
You messed up, but we just need to keep going.
Watch your back.
Going.
Did you wee yourself?
what?
Sometimes people wee themselves when they faint.
Not your fault.
I'm being bullied.
You're an adult.
I know.
Stand up for yourself.
It's not as simple as that.
It's my assessment that you're suffering from anxiety and depression.
I don't think you're ill, Thomas. Do you?
Just because people in this room decide that I
Thomas,
should go.
calm down.
Shut up!
Tom, take a breath.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad ARIFF bin Muhammad KHUSYAIRI from AS2474A. I would like to talk about the synopsis of Sticks and Stones movie. Sticks and Stones is a 2019 American stand-up comedy show written and performed by comedian Dave Chappelle and directed by Stan Layton. Stick and Stone, followed by Thomas Benson, a sales associate at Clayton Office Solutions, known for being good at his job and respected by his colleagues. Thomas and the team are given the task to pitch a presentation to Janice Lansing and her team at Murray Technology. But when the presentation goes badly wrong, Thomas panics and faints in front of everyone. As a result, the team loses a potentially large contract and the lucrative bonus they would have received if they had secured the deal. It's not long before the team appear to lay the blame firmly at Thomas' door, and which that he begins to notice a change in how his colleagues behave towards and around him. Determined to prove himself, Thomas goes to desperate lengths to remain successful, but as he does, he starts to feel undermined, under attack, and out of control. Next, I would like to let my friends to talk about the 4 positive and negative communication in this movie. Thank you.
Listening to music?
He's taking the fucking piss. Take them off.
I'm singing.
Three minutes past. Where are they?
They need to say hello, then come up. It'll take a while.
Is everything all right, Thomas?
Excuse me?
What was the message? Is there a problem? What are you doing? What's going on? Wow. Jeez. Look at him. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Hey! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
The scene is chosen depict on situation in which Thomas Benson, who is known Ken Nozu, met at his colleague Andy Sinsagar because of his annoying behavior, Andy has been told by Thomas to stop stinging and get back to work. There are one negative point on this scene. Thomas showing his short temper, and he put all his temper to destroy Andy's headphone because felt annoying of him, which is also Andy's fault because he ignored of Thomas' warning. We can see this disrespect behavior can be a fatal for his career, but still do it without thinking, and the relationship between Andy and Thomas will be awkward. Okay.
Thank you for all responding so quickly. For anyone that doesn't know, this is Marion from HR. I thought it would be best...
Excuse me. We've got a problem. We've had a disagreement.
Really?
Just now while we were waiting. He said he was going to tell you all about it.
It's not important.
What?
Thomas, you explain.
No, you explain.
Come on, I think it's better if you lay it all out.
What? What's the matter?
They were just playing a stupid game. Exactly the sort of thing I've been telling you about.
Well, what game?
Andy lifted up his shirt and Becky said, if I put my face against his chest, will you do the same? And she did, but then I didn't want to, so I said no. And then they both had a go at me for going back on the deal, but there wasn't really a deal in the first place.
Andy?
I think there's been some misunderstanding. I was referring to us having a conversation about HR procedure, whether we should all be meeting like this.
So, what's he talking about?
Sorry, I really don't know.
Becky?
Sorry. Thomas, you're saying he lifted up his shirt and then what? I put my face up against it.
It doesn't matter.
The scene have one positive point. It has been shown that Thomas is being honest. The colleague has made the joke to him about bullying and make a childish game to humiliate him. We can see that Thomas refused and remind them to take this serious. When his boss called them to meet HR, he honest to his boss even they betrayed him. We can see this is a good behavior. He know his boss not trust him, not trust his word, but still speak honest with him. And then being betrayed is more worse between person very close to us. Okay, and on this scene we can see the impact. Disrespect caused the recipient to experience fear, anger, shame, confusion, uncertainty, isolation, self-doubt, depression, and a whole host of physical ailments such as insomnia, fatigue, nausea, and hypertension. And then the confident. The confident of honest people trust themselves. Never underestimate the life-changing power of the ability to trust yourself. Wellness, honestly, has been linked to less cold, less fatigue, less depression, and less anxiety. Okay, from the scene, as a fellow colleague, we must carefully choosing friends, being a positive person, and avoid for some trouble. In this modern society, everything is possible if we keep trying and get the justice. This is how important to Thomas to prove his assessment being bullied. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Mark Baxter.
Can you put that down?
How did you get Mark Baxter? I mean, how did you get Mark Baxter? Careful! Oh, Thomas, look.
You should be out there trying to find new clients yourself.
Yeah, I have. And I will. Right now I'm in here with you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad FAZLI. The critical incident chosen in this video is when Thomas preparing his important presentation. The incident bring about both positive and negative communication aspect between Thomas and his college. In this scene, Andy portrayed a negative communication aspect where he intentionally and carelessly grabbing Thomas' prepared proposal. Thomas saw the way he grabbed the proposal, worried that Andy might run in the proposal, and nicely asked Andy to put it down while holding the proposal. Their struggle caused the proposal to turn apart. Despite the incident, Thomas just threw the torn proposal into the dustbin and take out a new proposal and place it on the table as he set up before. The way Thomas managed to control his emotion and did not get mad at his college but instead just take an extra copy of his proposal is well illustrated as a positive communication. Based on the scene, Andy showed a disrespectful behavior as a college and as a worker. Andy knows that the presentation is important for Thomas, as his job position depends on it. One of his colleagues came in and take a look at the proposal that he's preparing while questioning him in a belittling kind of tone. Thomas prepared a lot of impress his superior, yet he tried to mess up with his work. This might affect Thomas' career and inadvertently hurt his feeling. It must be unpleasant for the Thomas to see Andy grab his proposal, as it might get crumbly of tone as it very important for him. Thomas is mentally and physically preparing for the presentation and let alone questioning the thing right before the important event. However, Thomas took it well and tell his friend to find a client instead of bothering him. Apart from that, Thomas displayed a good character as a worker and fellow colleague because he still talked politely to his colleague. Andy to look for client rather than judging him. Although Andy carelessly turned his proposal and tried so hard to annoy him, Thomas also brought an extra copy of the proposal, which shows that he is an advanced worker and well prepared. We also could tell that Thomas is a professional at his work, passionate at his job. This is a positive aspect that should be embedded in every worker and every superior. From this scene, as a fellow colleague, we must have respect for each other. Undermining another person works and value for fellow is a negative aspect. Instead, we should know our boundaries and think of the consequence of our action. We might not know how the thing matters to someone. For example, how important this presentation to Thomas.
We all know that skills of communication are really important in our daily life. Not only for office work, we also always use this skill of communication at any time and everywhere. So, for the conclusion of this video, the film Sticks and Stones that we choose has many positive and also negative about their communication in office work. For example of positive value, everyone must be honest to do anything in their job, to work in a good vibes like how Thomas do when he work. And for the negative behavior that we can see in this movie, the character Andy shows a disrespectful as a colleague and as a worker. For conclusion, we must always respect the other people, not just respect by their age. Also, we must respect others as a human being. Thank you.